Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more Sabbat of the Witch. I just wanted to take a moment and say, yo, we're at 60 episodes. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, let's get started. We run into Ayat-san on our way to the classroom. After what Kyle and I just talked about, I feel super jittery around her. My heart is pounding like crazy. Shut the f- Wipe that stupid grin off your face. Seriously. He totally noticed how antsy I was. That motherfucker. Morning. We're wrestling with the ideas of what to do with our future. Oh, I shoot Kylo a sidelong glance and get non-verbal confirmation that he doesn't mind us talking about that. Thank you. Okay. He gave me the okay, so I'll fill you in. But more importantly, there's something I want to ask you to do. Yes. Oh God. I thought that was it. I was proud of you for a sec. What are you doing? Please don't do something stupid. He's gonna do something stupid, isn't he? Ayat-san and I are covertly watching Kylo. He looks up at the sky as he sips on a juice box. Is the bottle responding? This might be the second time he gets shot by Nene. He got shot by her before, right? What was that, Kariya? No, she definitely got shot too, but like, I'll forget about it. Doesn't matter. Nice. Apparently he decided to improve himself so he can become someone able to stand on equal footing with Sensei. We still loves her just the same, so there's a bit of frustration. So I'm guessing the emotions the bottle's detecting are the negative ones getting in his way? That's what I'd assume. So can you go ahead with it? Nope. Coast is clear. We're in a blind spot here. Sorry. I can't help but look no matter how much I tell myself not to. It's not exactly because the outfit is so sexy, but rather because Ayai-san is the one wearing that sexy outfit. Yeah, of course. But I'm wondering, aren't you invisible to normal people in the first place? Right, there could be people unawarely involved with magic. No matter how minuscule the chance is, you can't say it's zero. We'd better make this quick then. Oh, I see. The game is not gaming right now. Or my computer, rather. That was weird. I heard some pulls out the blinky, then takes aim at Kylo, who's sitting on a bench sipping his juice. But was just minding his business sipping juice and he got ran up on by a witch with a blinky. That's not funny. No second later, she pulls a trigger. That, oh no, that juice box. I mean, Kalo, not the juice box. Who cares about the juice box? Thanks to the fact that he was sitting on a bench, Kalo ends up in a normal posture. Oh, you'd think he was just napping. Nobody coming across him will think a thing. I should come back once lunch break is about over, though, and wake him up if he's not already.
ちゃんと成功しました。
How much was there?
カイドウくんの久島先生に対する恋の気持ちはそのままですから、かけらはそう多くありません。ですが、カイドウくんの焦る気持ちを少しは取り除けたはずです。
That's great. We can't be certain that those feelings won't revive again with time. But that's something we can worry about then. Well, it may only be a temporary fix, but I'm glad everything's sorted out.
それじゃあ、教室に戻りましょうか。
Before that, one thing. Could you lend me the clubroom key, please?
それは構いませんが、何か用事ですか？
I was gonna fill out my survey in there. I have it with me, just haven't filled it out yet. As for why there, well, I'm sure you could tell why I wouldn't really want other people seeing my answers to those questions.
確かにそうですね。恋愛に関することばっかりですからね。
So yeah, can I have the key?
はい、構いません。というよりも、一緒に行っていいですか？実は私もまだ書いていなくて。
Sure, that's fine. You don't really need my permission to do that, he said. You know, it's kind of funny. I totally don't see you as the type of person to put off stuff like that. I always thought she'd be one to do something as soon as she was reminded. It's a little surprising.
別に放置していたわけじゃないんですが、いろいろとありまして。
What were those?
いろいろはいろいろです。女の子にはそういうことがあるんです。
Okay. She blushed and panicked for some reason. I guess I should just drop the subject.
私のことは気にしなくていいので、自分のアンケートを書いてください。
Okay. Take out the sheet from my pocket and ready a pen. Let's see, for question 1, I'll go with maybe, I guess. For question 2, cute girls. For question 3, someone I enjoy being around. Fill out the rest of the survey in silence. Right, utter silence. In this room, alone with Nene. Dame? I'm no stranger to this situation. It was often how things were when I first joined the club. Ah yes, the good old days, weren't they? Can't believe we're 60 episodes in. What the freak? It went by so fast. But I still find myself getting nervous regardless. I can hear the heavy pounding in my heart, so loud and incessant that I worry your son might be able to hear it too. And then I don't know if it was nerves or what, but my hand stops moving when I reach the final question.
今、好きな人、気になっている人はいますか?
You could have just said yes and that's it. Someone I'm romantically interested in. My head naturally ends up lifting, and right when my eyes find a yaitsu. Our eyes meet, oddly enough. Did you need something?
いえ、別になんでもありませんよ。
Oh?
はい。なんでもありませんから気にしないでください。
Yaitsu averts her bright red face in a hurry. Is it just my imagination, or is she being really jittery? Such an extreme flustering. A bit overblown of a reaction for something as simple as our eyes meeting.
気づかれた？今私が星名くんを見てたの気づかれた？でも目があったということは星名くんも私を見たということで、どうして見てたんでしょうか？いえ、今は星名くんのことじゃなくアンケートを書いてしまわないと。
But my hand stops moving right as I reach question 12. Question 12, are you currently romantically interested in someone, either seriously or casually? I don't know what to answer with. In all truthfulness, I didn't simply forget to do it yesterday. I only put it off because I didn't know what to do for this question. So she put off the entire thing because of one question. That all or nothing mindset, that's also me. Has everyone else answered it honestly? What about Hoshina-kun? What did he write? Did he write yes or did he write no?
何を考えてるんだろう。私は関係ない。星名くんの答えは関係ない。
Yet the more I ponder, the more of a headache I get. I feel so tantalized. My thoughts are in chaos. Oh god! Am I not breathing a little too hard through my nose? Am I seriously alright? How do I usually breathe? Has it always been this loud? What?
わからない。わかりませんよ。ずっと混乱しっぱなしです。
I'm agonizing over it so much. Now it feels like even my chest is hurting. I'm hearing some strange grunts coming from her. Slightly concerned, I sneak a glance at Yayachi-san again. Lo and behold, our eyes meet again. Yayachi-san, startled, turns away. I've been feeling a massive influx of emotions for a while now. Everything from frustration to embarrassment. My own face is burning up and so is my body. Dang it, I can't tell whether this is from Yayachi-san's emotions or my own. Everything okay?
いえ、星名くんはもうかけましたか？早くしないとチャイムが鳴ってしまいますよ。
Yeah. No more pondering over this. I have to realize and accept all of these emotions swirling around my chest. Then, after that, I need to face them head on. Thus, making up my mind, I write down yes in the answer box for the final question. Alright, that's it.
そうですか。書き終わったんですか。最後の質問って。いえ、やっぱり何でもないです。気にしないでください。聞かなかったことにしてください。
Her son panics and rapidly waves her hands back and forth in front of herself, even her antenna. Gosh, she's just adorable. But my mind is more focused on something else, something she said earlier. The last question is the one that asks if you have a crush. Essentially, I know it is. And the Yayachi-san wanted to know what I'd put. That has to be it, right? Or maybe she only wanted food for conversation. Wait a second, she definitely wouldn't be blushing so dang much if it was just something to casually talk about. Is this gonna be the route where he's not dead? This really is the canon route. Maybe she has a crush on me too. Bro, no way! And any other route? Nah, she's probably just being nice. Nah, probably just food for conversation. Where's this change in density coming from? Ew, bro, why is her face like that? But the very moment I consider that, I simultaneously hear a derisive voice from inside my heart. Head, ridiculing me, saying, "Yeah, kid," as if. LOL. Dream on. Ruffle Lamau. Well, rather than actual words, it's more just really nasty laughter. Man, just go away. Dang it, you're bothering me right now. Ew, no, don't let her make that face again.
星名くん、どうかしたんですか？もしかして気分が悪かったりしますか？
I lose myself in thought only to snap back and see Yayachi-san's face literally inches away from mine. The look on her face makes it obvious that she's worried about me with pure intentions, but crap, her face is so dang close. I can't possibly meet her gaze when she's that close to me, so I panic, avert my eyes, and put some distance between us as fast as possible. No, I'm alright. Nothing wrong here.
そうですか。すみません。
No, it's okay. So, ready to go back to the classroom now? He said.
はい、そうですね。
Following the instant relief I feel, hearing her agree, I stand up from my seat. Then suddenly a sharp pain stings my heart. Huh? This pain isn't from me. It was Yayachi-san's emotions. Oh, maybe she took it the wrong way when I moved away from her? I might have just hurt her feelings by accident. Despicable, come on. I hate myself so much right now. How did it take me this dang long to notice something so obvious? Hey, you noticed it! In every other alternate timeline, you didn't! Oh man, this is great. This is pretty funny.
何ですか？私、何かいけないことをしましたか？
No, not you. You misinterpreted me there. I was talking about myself. I don't know when it began, but at some point I started regarding the feelings I sensed for the words like invasive, alien, illegal aliens? Like me? Harmful. But there's so much wrong with that. Those feelings belong to somebody. They think and agonize about things and they feel the entire range of emotions, just like me. They feel pain when things are hard and when they worry, and furthermore, my own actions can also be the reason for that pain they feel. I shouldn't have even had to think about that. It's so dang obvious. I thought I knew. I acted like I did. But only now, after I sensed that pain, that the true implications of my actions have really hit me. All I was ever concerned with before was me, myself, and I. I never once thought about what others felt. And because of that, I've now hurt the one girl I care for more than anyone else. I'm so despicable. Bro, it can't be that deep. The stabbing pain flows in more and more like a dam burst. This is bad. This is really, really bad. If I don't do something to fix this misunderstanding, I might cause her a lasting pain. If I really love this girl, then I need to get my crap together and do something. No putting up walls just because you're scared of getting hurt. If you truly care for her, then you have to act. God dang it.
じゃあ、行きましょうか。
One sec. Right as the words leave my mouth, I reflexively reach out my hand and grab her arm.
何でしょうか。
Sorry. I don't really know. What have I done? I've never grabbed her like this before and my heart is beating like a runaway train. I feel like I'm on fire from head to toe. My brain has totally shut down. Can't even tell whether this prickling pain on my skin is coming from me or her. Yeah, so first of all, I wanted you to know that I didn't move away from you because I hate you or anything.
そうなんですか。でも、さっきの言葉はどういうこと？
Right, you said that out loud. Well, my mouth dries. My tongue fumbles around as I desperately but unsuccessfully try to get the necessary words out.
星名くん。
So, Ayat-san.
はい。
You asked me how I answered the last question earlier. Do you, want to know?
それは。
Oh, wait. Sorry. Forget I said that. Here I go falling back into my old habits. I'm sorry. If I do this, I want to do it the right way. My stomach hurts so much. I didn't know facing your heart could be this painful of a thing. Oh, my stomach is killing me. But the stress I feel, the pain I feel tells me that I'm a changed man. I never would have felt this way before. I joined the OC because I wanted to become a different person. I wanted to break out of my shell. Regardless of what happens here, if the life of desire lies beyond that pain, then I'll persevere. Ayat-san, I need to tell you something.
はい。
You said, I.
私が何でしょう。
I love you.
はい。
She gives me a bewildered look, almost as if she's saying, love? What language is that word from? With Ayat-san standing perfectly still, I continue my confession. I'm head over heels for you. When I jerked my head away, that wasn't because of any negative feeling towards you. Hardly. It was the complete opposite. In fact, I just got nervous, like any other guy would when their crush's face is inches away from them. I'm truly and honestly in love with you. Ayachi Nene. She goes stiff as a statue, wide-eyed and mouth agape. The only thing that changes is the color of her skin, which flushes a deep shade of red. She's not red though, and right when the last spots of that beautiful, adorable face of hers turns red. Huh? Paul? Huh? She finally reaches her boiling point. Be tries to retreat, taking one step back. But I'm still holding onto her arm and I won't let go. I love you in a romantic way, Hayat-san. I'm serious about this. I'm so ridiculously infatuated with you that I dream about you. She falls back on her usual I didn't hear your routine, but I don't care. I press on and repeat my feelings over and over. As embarrassing as it is to say I love you so many times, I can't back down anymore. I love you, Hayachi Nene. She's like, hey, help me! She must have realized that I have her cornered here. She droops her head and stares at the floor in embarrassment. I'm sorry for springing this on you all of a sudden. Now this is a freak out for her. Crash out! That's not something I can apologize for. I'm awkwardly left with nothing to say. So with her arm gripped tightly in my hand, I look her straight in the eyes without blinking. My face is heated enough that I feel a little dizzy, but I don't relent. I keep staring at Hayat-san and her bright red face. She opens her mouth in an attempt to say something, but ultimately fails. Hayat-san shoots her eyes straight to the ground again. Then, at the worst possible time, or maybe the best from Hayat-san's perspective, the bell rings. Oh wow, nothing better than this. What a cliffhanger. I won't let go until you give me a proper answer. Hello? That sounds like a hostage situation. What do you mean you won't let go? What? Nene, blink twice. I mean, touch a desk. Hump a desk if you need help. What am I supposed to do? I can't just let the situation end like this. How the heck would I face her afterward? I'd rather skip class and get in trouble than leave this unresolved. And could you give me an answer? Please? I'm not asking for a definite yes or no at this moment. If you want some time to think about it, then just tell me. Don't use the bell as a cop-out. So, once more, I love you, Hayachi Nene. Would you consider going out with me? Now your son straightens back up after failing to retreat. I guess she's given up on running away. Then she slowly begins to give her reply with a shaky voice. Interesting. She averts her eyes with a grimace on her face. Her pain is substantial enough for me to feel it too. Why is she in so much pain? Is rejecting me that difficult for her? I know the reason's gonna be so painfully, so crushingly, so ball-kicking that it's gonna be so very painful. But yeah. Is rejecting me that difficult for her? Clearly, you have a cheat. No, that can't be it. It's not just a normal feeling of awkwardness. This pain is deeper, more heart-wrenching. Don't worry, bro. Dap me up. I'll see you later. Why can't you? Do you hate me? All I want to know is why you can't. You look like you're about to cry from all the pain you're in. Are my feelings that much of a nuisance to you? Dang, I feel bad for her. Those disgusting fits of arousal? Disgusting? Like if it ain't a normal human thing? Is that how she sees herself? Wow, that's awful. I guess everyone ends up falling into this same pitfall. Hearing that has allowed me to regain some of my composure. If you want to be that way, then I'm in the exact same boat as you. I mean, you know how I can sense other people's emotions. You're no more abnormal than I am. So would you say I don't deserve to go out with anyone because I'm so weird? Is my ability that damaging? And I feel that very same way about you. Heck, I wouldn't have even confessed to you in the first place if I had a problem with her fits. I'll tell you again, Ayage-san. I love you. I love you more than anyone else.
そんなの言われたらタイム
We're doing timeouts?
ありです。ありありです。前半2回、後半3回、延長は1回までありなんです。ありじゃないと困ります。そもそもいきなりすぎますよ。
Fair enough. Let her go. Aren't most confessions like that though?
それはそうかもしれませんけど、何もこんな時に告白しなくても。
Yeah, my bad. I should have totally asked you at what time it was a good time to confess. What do you mean? Is something wrong?
あ、それはですね。正直に言います。最近の私は変なんです。
Like what?
妙に気になることがあって、頭がいっぱいで、他のことを考えられなくて、ずっといろいろ考えちゃうんです。
The reason sounds like it might be heart-wrenching, gut-punching, ball-kickingly painful.
気になって落ち着かなくなって、ここのところ自分が自分じゃないみたいに、いつもと調子が違っているのは確かなんですけど。
Okay.
この気持ちは自分でもなんて言えばいいのかわからなくて、こんなの初めてですから。ですから待ってください。今頭の中がぐちゃぐちゃなんです。それに体も熱くなって、このままだと発情しちゃいそうというか、軽くしちゃって暴走気味で、落ち着いて確認する時間が欲しいです。
Here's the desk. I'll be going now. I'll see you later, Nene. So by everything, you would mean that feeling you talked about, right?
私の両親は離婚しているんです。多分10歳になる前でした。それで私は父と一緒にこちらに引っ越して。
Really?
両親が離婚した時、私はとても心が痛くて。
Oh yeah.
だからちゃんと確認したいんです。
At that age
自
too,
分の気持ちを。
parents' divorce really does leave an impact. You wouldn't think it would, but it sure does.
自信を持ってしっかり答えたいですから。
Okay, that's fine. I'll wait for your answer patiently.
それにですね、星名くんも考えてみてくれませんか？
You mean if I truly love you or not?
私ひどいことを言ってますね。星名くんの気持ちを疑うようなこと、とても失礼だと思います。
Also,
すみません。
that divorce has really affected her, clearly. No, it's okay. This is how important love is to Yaich-san personally. I know that. If anything, I'm just happy you gave me a proper answer. I want to know more about this girl I'm in love with. I want to understand you and realize what made you say those things. My ability, as convenient as it is, doesn't allow me to read minds or anything. So, if anything, learning more about you would also serve to help me confirm my feelings. I want to know more about you, I really do. So, please, don't worry about being disrespectful or offensive or any of the... Sorry, God, that sounded so creepy. There, I can't believe I just said all that with a serious face.
いいえ、そんな風には思っていませんから平気です。
Thanks. Oh, right. You said you moved here with your dad. But what happened to him? I know you live alone.
近くで暮らしています。母とは違う女性の人。
What the? That dude has a small pee-pee. Bro has the tiniest wiener I've seen on a dude. Not that I've seen wieners in my life, but actually... Anyway, That dude has a smile, people. You're telling me that guy left you all alone in an apartment to go with his new wife? Wait. So...
あ、違います。今のはちょっと言い方がよくありませんでした。
Wait,
勘違い
did I jump to
してしまいます
conclusions?
ね。
Maybe.
父に追い出されたとか、ママ母にいじめられたとか、そういったことはありませんから。
But you're still on your own. That's pretty, that's still pretty, bad? Really?
はい。父も一人暮らしは認めてくれましたが、
What?
心配だからということで近くに住んでいるんです。
In a Hispanic household, even if you're past 20 years old, it's almost like you still gotta ask for permission to leave the house. That's not my experience, fortunately, but for a lot of fellow Hispanics, it is. So it's crazy to me. I can't fathom. Yes, it's fiction. Shut up. Shut! I know.
父と暮らしている人も穏やかで優しい人ですよ。意地悪だったのはむしろ私の方なので。
So maybe your dad doesn't have a small wiener after all. I'm so sorry, Aichi's dad. Being dramatic is part of the content here. So like, yeah. I'm not actually like this. It's a joke. We're all joking here, right? Oh, so.
私はその人をお母さんだと認めることはできなかったんです。
Having step parents is a funky thing, I'll tell you. Because you would never think that some other person would be living with your parent other than your other creator, you know? It's so weird. But you know what? I actually got over that pretty quickly. Because, see, I understand. And I don't mean to make this like a therapy session. Hopefully that's not what it is or what it's becoming. But maybe just a year or two ago, my mom found a partner. And I felt a little weird, the idea of like some other dude that's not my dad living with my mom. Like, I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. I didn't feel, well, no, yeah, it is a little bit sad. The sadness came later though, but it wasn't like anything too heavy. It was more like, dang, like this is for real. Like this is actually how things are. Like that's pretty crazy. Then I thought, no, but like parent, mom, other maker, the mom maker deserves to have a life with someone else. Especially if the other relationship was not healthy for both of them. You know, they both deserve their happiness. Maybe just not with each other. So that definitely helped. Yeah, you can logic your way out of it, but you'll still feel some type of way naturally. Or perceive feelings of strong guilt and remorse for my son. Regret, sadness, self-hate. Such a wide mix of emotions that I can't comprehend it. There's only one fact I can glean from it. And that's that Ayachi-san still holds some reservations about that person.
父はその人のことが好きで、その人も父のことが好きで。でも私はそれを受け入れることができなくて。結局父にお願いをして家を出て一人暮らしを始めました。だから意地悪なのは私なんです。
No, never mind.
いいんですよ。何でも聞いてくれて。私は星名くんの気持ちを疑うような失礼なことを言ったんです。それでも星名くんは私のことを許してくれました。それにこんな私のことを知りたいって言ってくれたこと、嬉しかったです。
Okay.
だから何でも聞いてください。真摯な星名くんの気持ちには私もちゃんと答えたいと思っていますから。
Then, give me your bust, waist, and height measurements, please.
張り倒しますよ。
Yes. If you're stepping on it, yes. Sorry, I wasn't being serious. I just figured a witty joke might help ease the mood here.
それはユーモアじゃなくてセクハラです。
You know what? You might be right. And you also said I could ask anything, so I just... Well, yeah.
それで本当は何が聞きたかったんですか？
I was just curious about why your parents initially got a divorce. Maybe the resentment Ayachi-san felt towards your stepmother stemmed from that? It seems she caught on to what I was thinking too. She slowly Slowly? Did I just say slowly? Oh my god. Slowly shakes her head along with a sad, self-depreciating smile.
離婚は性格の不一致と言いますか、仲違いと言いますか。もし浮気なんか疑っているのであれば、
It was mutual,
そういう
okay.
ことはありませんから。
Alright, alright. That's good. Well, not really. Divorce is never a happy thing.
母も今では再婚をして新しい家庭を築いてるって教えてもらいました。
Oh. That's good for her.
多分何か大きな理由があったわけじゃないと思うんです。ただ日々の中で少しずつ何かがずれていって。
Sounds like she was the only one that wasn't able to come to terms with it, which is totally valid.
子供だったこともあって、私が気づいた時にはもう喧嘩ばかりしていて。
Dang, Nene is like, I was not expecting this back. I was not expecting this background info on her. She might resonate a lot more than I thought she did.
それでも私のためにずっと引き伸ばしていたんじゃないかと思います。今になって考えてみるとですが、私そういうのが嫌なんです。子供の頃からずっと気になっていて。
Considering the coldness I'm perceiving, I suppose this matter is more deeply ingrained in her than I first imagined. So, if it's that deep-rooted in her, is that maybe the reason why you took your witch contract?
はい。
Aww,
両親の離婚を
that sucks.
なかったことにできたらなって。それで幸せに家族で暮らしたいって。
Dang, this gave me goosebumps.
子供っぽいですよね。
Heck nah, bro. That's not true. I bet a lot of people have that wish. For sure. I know myself, I have occasionally thought, what if I could bring my mom back? Or what if I could have prevented her from dying? There's nothing to be ashamed of in that. Nor is it in any way silly. Loving your family is a wonderful thing, and I Edson loved hers so much she made a contract with an elf just to have a chance of saving it. So I wouldn't in a million years ridicule her for it. Though I do admit that it's a bit of a surprise. I'm surprised too. It's insane to think that she has to pay such an awful hefty price for such a simple, innocent wish. So for an innocent wish, she has to do something not so innocent. Interesting.
そういうことがあっても仕方ないと思ってはいるんです。でもなんというか、その場の勢いでは答えたくないと言いますか、とても大切なことだから。
Our son doesn't bear a single iota of ill will toward her parents over what happened. But I can tell that she doesn't want what happened to them to happen to her. Oh yeah, that's such a fear too. What if I end up like my parents? Oof. So that's why she wants us to be 100% sure of our feelings before we do anything.
それに自分が自分じゃなくなるみたいで。
What do you mean? The emotion I'm perceiving from her right now is anxiety. Admitting that she has feelings for me would make her stop being herself. Ah, I know. Family has always been the one thing that Ayach-san holds above all else. But if she were to instead put me above that, I might feel like she's losing a part of herself. That's the kind of anxiety I'm feeling from her. Well, anyways, if you're going to give it a serious thought, then I will too. Does that work for you?
はい、大丈夫です。ちゃんと考えます。
Got it. I'll do the same. With that, or rather, we both drew one step closer to one another as we considered our future. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot to mention.
あれ？今日星野先輩はどうしたんですか？
星野くんはストレス性の胃炎か何かで胃が痛いそうで今日は帰りました。
そうなんですか？ストレス性。先輩ってそういうタイプだったんだ。
My stomach started aching unbearably, so I ran home and skipped club that day. What? The pain too much? I'm now back at home after a long day. I've been spacing out ever since I got back. I haven't even eaten dinner. 切なくて。
あわわわわわわわ告白されてしまった。
Talk about a bolt from the blue.
星名くんが私のことを好きってコッポー。
I know how red my face is even without a mirror. It's just that hot. Steam might start pouring from my head any minute now.
胸もずっとドキドキしたままで落ち着かない。今だって好きですっていう言葉が頭の中をぐるぐるしてて。好き。
It was hardly an unwelcome confession. If anything, I was overjoyed to hear him say that.
星名くんのことを思うと心が落ち着かない。
Our friendship has only lasted for a couple of months, but he's the first person I've opened myself up to like this since my parents' divorce.
こんなの困る。落ち着いて考えたいのに。このままじゃ気持ちの確認なんてできませんよ。
The more I think about him, the faster my heart beats. The only people who could ever make me feel this way before were my mom and dad. But naturally, thinking about them doesn't cause me to blush like thinking about Hoshina-kun does. A lot happened today. I can still recall that slightly different from usual manly look on his face and that forceful tone of his. He was so cool. Forceful? But he was also nervous. Both his body and his voice were trembling. He can be so adorable too. I have so much fun being with him, and seeing him smile fills me with so many happy feelings. I don't know when it happened, but at some point he became someone very important to me in my life. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't care about my mom and dad. I still love them very, very much. They're so very important to me, both my parents and Hoshina-kun. I feel the same way about them. There's no denying it anymore. I'm in love. My heart starts pounding even harder than before. And what feels like a fever comes over me. My breathing has grown ragged despite the fact that I'm just sitting here. I tremble a little.
いつものきっちゃなんだろう、いつもよりも強いの感じる。
It gets more intense? That's crazy, as if it wasn't bad enough. Man.
何これ、こんなの初めて。我慢できない。
Hey, you believe this? Can you believe this? I can't. The heat is driving me crazy. Unable to fight against it, I find my vibrator tickle my underwear. Nice. Sometimes I just gotta crank one out to think clearly. Oh man. Timer just went off. Alright, Dots, I get it. She was jorking it. Or massaging it?
サノバウィッチ。
Massaging it. Yeah, that sounds right. Already morning. This is the usual time I wake up every day. Oh, my stomach hurts. Yesterday wasn't a dream, I guess. Oh, how in the actual heck did I think confessing would be a good idea? I mean, what if she rejects me? I'll never be able to look at her again without feeling awkward as heck. That's a good question. There my dad is, standing near the door, watching me with pity in his eyes as I writhe around in my bed yelling. I'm fine, it's just... I did something pretty stupid, and that embarrassing display you had to witness was the result of the regret finally hitting me.
お前もいろいろ大変だな。
Yeah, I'll try. I don't even know if I can show my face at school after this.
仕事でミスしてしまって罰が悪いのと同じような感じか？
Probably. There's a few minor differences in my case, but I'd say it's the same general idea.
そっか。そういう時はあれだ。あんまり気にしないのが一番いいぞ。いつまでも引きずるのが一番良くない。
I got plenty of experience with that. What the heck are you doing, Taichi? So that's what I do. But my stomach is killing me. I think I'm about to throw up.
お前、メンタル弱いな。なんだったら病院にでも行くか？
No, I'll manage. Besides, I can't run away from this forever. I already ended up skipping club yesterday. Skipping school now on top of that wouldn't be a good luck.
それならいいんだが。あんまり自分を追い込むなよ。
I'll be careful. To elaborate on the aftermath from yesterday, after the two of us had decided we would evaluate our feelings for each other, we returned to our classroom. Very, very late, I presume. And since we had no excuse, we got in trouble for being late. But we weren't the only ones. Kaido was late too. He lost consciousness after Ayatsu collected his fragments, but unfortunately I forgot to wake him up. You suck for that. Look what you did to your boy. He was there the entire time sleeping. Man, I totally forgot about him too. Oops. So he'd apparently been sleeping out there on the bench until Ayatsu and I got back to class. That's funny. Luckily, he was thinking about his decision regarding Hisashima Sensei the night before and got no sleep. So he was able to rationalize it in his mind. Ah, yes, justify your incompetence. So while it did come off as a bit strange, no one suspected that something had happened between me and Ayatsu. No one except Kaido, that is.
なんか進展したんだろ？雰囲気が違うからな。
That was what he said. He did keep it a secret though, which I was glad about. That's great. That's great news. Okay, everything's cleaned up. Now then, guess I'll just have to man up and go. Man up, he said. My legs feel really heavy for some reason. I've never felt this way before, he said, like for the 1000th time. Part of me doesn't want to see Ayatsu, but part of me does. I'm so antsy and nervous. God help me if I come across her like this. God, please help him if you're out there. Lo and behold, I ran into her before I can calm my nerves. I can try all I want, but it's futile. My chest is such a mess, my mind is such a mess, I can't even speak. She droops her head down embarrassed, making me wonder if she's feeling the same way I am. Cute. What? Her face is red, like super red. I'll admit it, I'm pretty dang embarrassed right now, but holy cow, she has me beat by a mile. Good morning, die horny one, Descumber. Hey there. Kinda embarrassing, isn't it? The both of us stand there smiling bashfully at each other. Though it might look like it to an outsider, we aren't dating yet. I thought I'd go ahead and apologize for yesterday. Well, right, I don't need to apologize for confessing. Plus, in a way, that'd be a little rude towards her. You know how I skipped club yesterday? That.
それなら大丈夫です。新しく相談しに来た人もいませんでしたから。それより、体調の方は大丈夫ですか?
Yeah, I'm fine. My stomach still hurts a little, to be honest. But now that I'm actually talking to her, the happiness and joy is starting to seep in. I even feel a little excited. But Ayatsu, on the other hand. Enough about me, though. Are you alright?
はい、何かですか?
You seem a little out of it. Did you get enough sleep last night?
いえ、寝不足じゃありません。そんな徹夜で夜通しなんてしてませんから、寝不足なんかじゃありませんよ。
Going at it? Going at what?
だから違いますってば。とにかくちゃんと寝ましたから気にしないでください。
Okay then, if you say so. But don't push yourself. She totally did.
はい、ありがとうございます。
What was she talking about? Spent the entire night doing something, which was apparently embarrassing. Wait, don't tell me she was doing that! I'm super curious, but I'd better not press her any further. I'm gonna say it again. Why is he so sharp in this route? I swear in other routes he'd be like, huh? Ah, that's weird. I wonder what that was. But in this route he's catching on to everything. Obviously everything's an exaggeration, right? But he's definitely more woke. This definitely has to be the canon. I really need to wrap it up here though. I think this is a decent spot to pause there. Or should I go a little longer? F it, I'm gonna do it a little longer. Hi, Nava-san.
おはようございます。どうしたんですこんなところで。
Nothing really. We just ran into each other and we just ran into each and said hey, okay.
そうですね。普通の挨拶をしてただけですね。それじゃあ教室に行きましょうか。
じー。
Inaba-san stares at the two of us with an intimidating glare. She definitely suspects something. No two ways about it. 2 ways? Not too surprising considering what happened yesterday, but still. I wish I could act at least somewhat normal. I can't! It's impossible! How can I? She's too adorable for this world. I think I'm falling even more in love with her. So, Ayat-san, about yesterday.
そのことで星野くんにちょっとお話があります。
What is it?
気持ちの確認をしっかりできるまでちゃんと線引きをした方がいいんじゃないかと思うんです。
What are you speaking of? Lines like...
まず第一にお付き合いが始まるわけではありませんから、その恋人同士がするようなことは。
Of course! He's a patient man, right? What sorts of things did you have in mind that we might be doing?
ですからそれは
Oh, I see. You're already thinking ahead. Nice. It's good to be prepared.
交尾ですとか。
Is that really any better of a way to say that?
まあそうやって変なこと言わせようとするのも禁止ですよ。
How was that my fault?
だって星野くんが言わせたんじゃないですか。
Am I the only one who thinks that's a pretty lame excuse? Oh well, whatever. So back on subject, sexy time is off limits, naturally. But as for other things, what about holding hands?
ダメです。
Hugging?
ダメです。
Kissing then?
ダメです。
Okay.
もし何か必要があればその限りではありませんが。
Huh? So let me get this straight. Kissing would be okay if I can somehow find a way to make it necessary.
できません。だいたいキスが必要になることなんてありませんから。
For real, what are you thinking, dude? Well, I guess you're right.
触れたりとかそういうのはダメです。だってそうしないと私おかしくなっちゃいます。
Yeah, fair enough.
こうして二人きりでいるだけでもドキドキしてようやく収まったのにまた。
What happened last night?
いえ、何もないですよ。何もないですから気にしないでください。とにかくお触りは厳禁です。
Okay.
ちょっと距離を空けてほしいです。じゃないと本当に変になっちゃいますので。
Oh boy, just wait till they get together. I heard that there was a lot of H scenes on this route too, which I'm totally not going to watch or read, cause like, no. Big no. I love how I really love, and when I say love, not really, I just find it extremely amusing that before the title screen it says every character in this game is over the age of 18, but it takes place in high school. They're over 18, okay. They're not all super seniors now, are they? Oh, for those that don't know, a super senior is a term used on a student that somehow pretty, because in America, it's pretty freaking hard to not graduate. To not graduate. And there's people that don't graduate. I'm sure there are other reasons besides not, you know, being smart enough. You know, maybe they miss school a lot. Point is, they're not all super seniors. There's no way they're 18 and in high school. Okay, I can do that. If that's what you want, then I just have to accept it.
でもですね、別に話がしたくないとかじゃないんです。
I know. You just don't want me doing anything weird, since it might sway your feelings.
そうです。その通りです。今でももうおかしくなっているのに。
Something wrong with it? Jeez. So basically, you want to return to our normal relationship.
そうですね。でも今日は一緒にお昼ご飯を食べませんか？
I'd love to. You brought your lunch, didn't you?
はい。
Alright, I'll get a sandwich or something then.
平気ですよ。その必要はありません。
Great!
私が星名く
She
んの分
planned
も
ahead.
お弁当を作
How
ってき
sweet
ま
of
した
you.
から。
I love the good old bento episodes on the route. He said Yahoo.
星名くん
Nobody
声が
uses that
大きい
email
です。
anymore. Yahoo? Sorry, but is this okay for you to do?
恋人じゃないですよ。あくまで友達、友人としてですから。
Mm-hmm. We should totally kiss as homies too. I don't think you normally make lunch for someone who's just a friend.
じゃあいいです。あげません。一人で食べます。
Cute. Oh, wait. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't want it. I was just wondering if that's okay for us to be doing since we wanted to confirm our feelings and everything first.
これはお見舞いに来てもらったお礼ですとか、そういうものが込み込みですからいいんです。
That's great. I'll gladly take it then.
はい。じゃあお昼は一緒でいいですか？
Of course. I heard Sam's cooking. Come to find out, it's just sandwiches from 7-Eleven. Boy, oh boy, what am I gonna find in there? I'm already dying to know.
おや？
Yeah, that's appropriate reaction here.
総学士先輩、
Oh my
おは
god.
ようござい
She
ます。
jumped. Good morning, senpai.
おはよう二人とも。
She's sharp enough. She'll figure out what's going on here.
朝からこんなところでどうしたの？
Well, you know, we were on our way to the classroom.
その割には星名くん顔がニヤついてて変だよ。
Ehe-san?
ほら、また変な笑い
He
を。
said ehe? I'm perfectly normal. This is how I always act.
それが平常なら歩いているだけで事案発生だってば。
Huh? Yikes. Is that bad?
口角緩みっぱなしだもん。
Ugh. Man, that's weird. I tried touching my mouth to cheeks, but yeah, I can't tell anything. Maybe I'm feeling too hyper because of the lunch. Well, like I said, I'm fine.
それならいいけど、何かあるんだったら言ってね。いつでも相談に乗るから。
Thanks, senior. Thank you. Well, we better get going now.
そうですね。戸隠先輩、また放課後に。
Bye, senior. Bye.
放課後に。
Bye. Bye, senior. After finishing our short morning conversation, we head straight to the classroom. But I can still feel Togaku-senpai's eyes on us as we're leaving. She's suspicious. No doubt about it.
じ
Her too? Is Tsumugi also gonna have that too? Oh, I really hope so. That would make it funny. To nobody's surprise, I'm having a hard time concentrating during class. I'm mindlessly and mechanically copying the board word for word, but none of the material is entering my head. The only thing on my mind is I had son's lunch. And after what feels like no time at all, my much anticipated lunch break arrives.
じゃあ授業はここまで。
Now here's where we
セ
stop
ーブ
it.
画面ですよ。
This is perfect. Alrighty. Very good episode. I like it. Very wholesome episode. Nice, nice. I like how now that the whole Kaido and Kanae thing is over, now it's shifted more to these two now. And now we're getting some Ayachi background info. And I'm still surprised about the whole her being a child of divorce. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I was not expecting that at all. I was thinking something else health related was going to come up or something. I don't know, you just gotta assume the worst, you know? Sometimes. Especially because, no, actually, there's no especially. Forget it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for joining me in another episode. It was a very, very wholesome episode. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did as well. Before I let you go, though, please consider hitting that like and subscribing. It tells the algorithm that I'm dropping heat, and therefore, it'll have more people like you joining us. I'd really appreciate it. And hey, if you do subscribe and I disappoint you for whatever reason, it's totally okay to change your mind and not subscribe. No worries at all. I get it. Things change, you change, maybe, I don't know, but I get it. But please do consider, I'd really appreciate it. And once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Just stay safe, and until next time. Oh, one last thing. I lied. There's no one last thing. Yeah, no, I lied. See you later.